PUBG, the little engine that could. Honestly, I don't understand why so many people love the game. I've had the game since early access last year. Like, literally. I was one of the first douchebags to play it, and I thought to myself, this is ass. I still think it's ass. I play it on stream occasionally with my friends because, frankly, I think they like PUBG. I mean, they play the fuck out of PUBG. Every time I get on, they're playing PUBG, and I go, I guess I won't play today. I'll play by myself. I'm not up for PUBG. Or maybe they're having fun. I'm not going to interject and play with them and talk about how I hate the game, you know? Like, fuck, and try not to be a total douchebag. And yeah, I stream it, because sometimes we play, it's funny. And a lot of people go, Gundam, when the fuck are you going to stream? And I say, okay, I'm streaming now. Then people come in and go, you motherfucker, you're streaming this, you shill, you sellout. He's a phony. He's a charlatan. And then they unsubscribe to me. And I sit there and think, God, you can't please anybody these fucking days. Even when you're the underdog, you're not under enough. But anyway, PUBG has a litany of issues, as I've bitched about a trillion fucking times. And you already know about most likely. But still, it's a hype beast. People love the fuck out of it. I don't know why, I still don't like it, and I've won 2 matches in a row today, and I still don't care. Fuck you, sellout! Eating bag of dicks! You worsted Linus Tech Tips, you betrayed me! So anyway, recently there's been an influx of Chinese players on PUBG, and honest to God, like really? I thought I was the only one noticing this shit. You get on y'all, talking now, who just saw her?
黃龍、通星、穿海、後嚟打，打佢啦！打！
And he's like, what the fuck? I think that guy's speaking Mandarin. I mean, I don't know my Cantonese from Mandarin, but Jesus Christ, I think they might be Chinese. I remember when PUBG first came out on early access, people used to scream, China #1 as a goof, because then like someone else would scream, Taiwan #1 because it was something in CSGO or some shit. Now, literally, you scream China #1, there's probably an Asian guy right next to you and he's thinking, I'm gonna fuck this American up with my high fucking ping. Now, most of the Chinese players play on the American servers because 90% of them are hackers. Even the fucking creator of the game himself admitted it to Kotaku. I'm sure he's backtracking on it now. Damn dog. And the rest of the players from China are abusing the fact that this game's 17 tick rate is bullshit, so these motherfuckers are darting around like Goku and Dragon Ball Super, instant transmissioning around while you try to pop caps in them, and even if you shoot them, they still survive long enough to down you. It's a fucking fuck fest. Fuck. What the fuck? What the holy fuck? 3 shotgun blasts? Point blank? I call hacks! It really is, and people are pissed. The studio recently reimbursed most players for their missing currency, their BP points. Honestly, BP points are garbage if you ask me. They really do suck dick. Zill was telling me about how they used to get like thousands of BP points for winning games, and now they're getting like maybe 400 points, or 5. I got 400 points for winning a game and killing people, and I don't know what the point system used to be. And he's like, yeah, they curbed it down. I guess it's to sort of promote people to fucking spend more time playing this shit, maybe buy some goddamn loot boxes, which I didn't even know that they give you fucking loot boxes you can't open unless you buy a key. I've got like boxes in this game I can't open. I gotta go buy a key. You know what I told them to do? I told them to go fuck themselves. I'm not buying a goddamn key for a loot box. I just won the loot box. Give me the shit in this stupid ass box so I can look like a fucking faggot so someone can shoot me in the goddamn grass. You homophobe! I don't mean faggot in the anti-Harvey Milk way. I mean faggot is the guy who doesn't know how to play very well and he's wearing a bright pink shirt in fucking green grass. That's me. Alright, you see a guy rolling around in like a hot neon shirt, it's me. Sometimes I wear teal. You know, I've got these loud ass collars that just scream, shoot me please. So anyway, I hate the loot box system for this game, it's fucking garbage. The player base for PUBG have basically come out and said, come on man, could you just like restrict the Chinese to playing to their own server, which I don't find that bad of a thing. But the fucking owners calling people xenophobes and they have no place in PUBG. You know what, go fuck yourself. What the hell's this guy's name again? Something Green, I can't remember. because he's been a real douchebag from day one. Him and his little company wanted to copyright Battle Royale. Oh, fuck yourself with a goddamn dragon dildo, you fucknut. Why don't you go copyright Oxygen, asshole? I mean, Jesus Christ. And China is like a huge market for them. It's huge. China is now 50% of Steam simply because of PUBG. Can you believe this shit? The Chinese love it. And I say fuck it. I'm not being racist or anything, but lock them to their own server if you know 90% of them are cheating and the rest of them are abusing your shitty ass tick rate that gives them an advantage over fucking Americans in the server or wherever the fuck else they goddamn go. Is that too much to goddamn ask? It's like going to fucking Burger King and you go, I really like my burger not to have a rat's tail. And Mark Green or whatever the fuck this guy's name and looks you in the fucking face and goes, you're getting a rat tail, motherfucker. We love China. We love that money. They're making so much fucking bank, dude. So much bank. People have even wrote, let's see, a Steam user named Spud summed up the state of things slightly more eloquently than most, because most people were just using racial slurs for Chinese people.
In China, they say, Chiggy Chang, Wang, Charlie Chan, Chicka Chaka Choka Cha. Shut the fuck up.
That were complaining about these issues. Can you sort out the hackers, please, instead of this BP bullshit? No one gives a shit about BP, they wrote. Nice. This is true. Battle points suck dick. It's hard to argue the success and debates about the long-term viability aside. 1.5 million players currently playing PUBG certainly indicate that it's doing something right. It's a hype beast, baby. While discontent on display is obvious, people looking for Chinese region lag probably shouldn't get their hopes up. Green made it clear in December that he's against the idea of banning an entire country because of a relatively small number of cheats. You said 90% on Kotaku, asshole! Green replies with, yes, majority of the cheats come out from China, but that doesn't mean all Chinese players are cheaters. No, we just said they're not all cheaters, 10% are. Maybe a little bit more than 10%, they're just abusing the fact that the ping system's garbage and the tick rate just is in their favor. This idea just because you've got a few bad eggs, you've got to ban a whole country is a bit reactive. They love the game. Why would we restrict them from playing on servers? I just don't get the attitude of some people. Here's a guy who is he's so hot to trot right now. The company's doing so well. PUBG is doing so well that the motherfucker now thinks he's untouchable, you know?
Yeah! I have the power of God!
China's ruining experience for the other half of the fucking world. Come on, dude. Come on. Didn't they just ban 1.5 million cheaters? And they had 3 million congruent players? Wasn't it half of the congruent player base at the time? Yes, I know PUBG sold like 30 million copies. But if 3 million people are on at a time, and then they just go, today we banned 1,500,000 cheaters, it makes you sit there and go, God fucking damn. And plus, you know, all they're gonna do is buy another fucking account, so really you stop nothing. I mean, fucking A. Just region lock them, dude. They're not being stopped from enjoying the game. Nobody's like taking China from playing PUBG. Nobody's going over there and going, China, you're done, no more PUBG for you. You little fuckers. You'll be making iPhones till the end of time. He's horrible! But for real, they can still enjoy the game on their servers without flooding into other servers and making experience less enjoyable for other people. Me included. And I don't even play this shit much. Fuck, we had a cheater match at the end of my stream, for God's sakes. And it's just like, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't. It's a clear don't give a fuck. Shit, I'm sitting here and I see people get mad at me and unsub because I was playing PUBG, and I sat there and I brooded on it for a while. Like, I feel bad that it went down that way. Don't they understand? It's just playing with my friends. I don't like the game. It doesn't mean I'm shilling for the game. Green didn't cut me a fucking check for having 10 people on the fucking stream. Hey Gundam, I heard you had 10 people on your stream while you played my game. Normally you bash my game, but you were playing it. Here's a fat check, faggot. And then I said, thank you, Mr. Green. I'm gonna go cash it. Honestly, like, this is sad, really. And the loot boxes really suck. I'm not even gonna get into the loot boxes. Fucking absorbently priced to create artificial scarcity and people actually paying. If you're paying like $1,000 for a loot box in PUBG, dude, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You must have money. If you got that type of disposable income, you're probably rich. It's probably Donald Trump. It's probably Trump playing PUBG in his spare time. I really want the Chinese schoolgirl outfit for my character, which is actually an outfit in the game. I'm not being racist. In other interesting news, 34bigthings read out Xbox One X analysis and threatened legal action. Basically, Digital Foundry did a little video on this game that looks like Wipeout for the Xbox One X, and they said that it wasn't 4K in the Xbox One X patch. Today they posted their own analysis, read out Lightspeed Edition. Their findings pointed out that the Xbox One X version rendered at 1080p, which induced a significant amount of outrage against 34bigthings, as you can see in the image below, particularly because the PlayStation 4 Pro version of the game currently renders read out at a more stable frame rate compared to the Xbox One X. Didn't the PlayStation have some like Ryzen bullshit baked into it? Or was it Rapid Pack Math? I think it was Rapid Pack Math is in the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox had the more updated 580. From what I'm told, the power output does not support the GPU at all, so it's not getting a full 6 teraflops of performance from a guy who seems to know his shit in tech and probably spent more time paying attention to it than I have. Don't come after me, Xbox. I'm not in the mood for a fight today. I played PUBG for like 2 or 3 hours. I feel very drained. But I have noticed that when you look at the tweets, people just went right the fuck after these guys. Like hardcore style. Those Xbox fans, man. Jesus Christ, they're like fucking piranha, dude. Your Xbox One X version is a sign of lazy development. Make it better. Hi, did you see the Digital Foundry video? So we hope for the next patch, first, a locked 60 FPS, and second, best res as you can, but remember, first actually states is not acceptable, thank you. I've been looking forward to Redout ever since it first got announced as an ID at Xbox title. But first a puzzlingly weak Xbox One version, and now this? What gives 34bigthings? This is beyond ridiculous. I feel kind of bad for the developers, honest to God, for any of these consoles, especially developers putting shit on the Xbox One X. Because frankly, you know, the console's underpowered, but the hardcore Xbox fans just don't want to believe it. They'd rather sit there and watch Colt Eastwood videos as this cocksucker sits there and tells you the Xbox One X is as powerful as a $1,000 PC. Because I said it, my editing's great. And they sit there and go, I knew that I made the right purchase. Stupid developers. And these poor fucking developers gotta figure out how to make this shit look decent on this underpowered fucking thing. Probably pulling out their goddamn hair. Then you gotta have cocksuckers hammering down your fucking Twitter with hateful messages of anger and dissent because you couldn't make the Xbox One version that much better than the PlayStation version, and it should match the PC because Colt Eastwood said that the Xbox One X is just as good as a $1,000 PC, you lazy faggots. Disgraceful. 1080p on a 4K machine. This guy has been drinking the Kool-Aid. The Xbox is not a 4K machine. The Xbox is a 4K machine some fucking times. You guys need to get better coders. I'm not buying this game on X until you give us true 4K 60 FPS. And I will be encouraging everyone on my channel to do the same. This game shouldn't run so badly on the X. Dude, really? 4K 60 on the X? Even with this game, that seems like a tall order. What the fuck is wrong with people? So, they decided to put out a statement saying that Digital Foundry was wrong. Nice part of cloudy Saturday morning, waking up to a shitstorm raging upon you. Based on what we can call incompetent technical analysis at best, fake news at worst. Digital Foundry might have been a competent source of technical information in the past, but it might be currently going down to clickbaiting path. They just published an opinionated video on our game Redout, in which they talk about the Xbox One X performance, frame rate, and resolution, mentioning over and over that Redout shows a 1080p rendering for the Xbox One X version. This is a pure, straight lie. The Xbox One X got an enhancement update a couple of weeks ago, which brings 4K rendering with dynamic resolution scaling to everyone, owners or not of a 4K TV. More specifically, we managed to scale the resolution between 90% and 50% of native 4K, which means the resolution goes from the upper limits of 3456 times 1944 to the lower 1920 by 1080, confirmed by BG Tech. Could have sworn VG Tech was very pro Xbox, but I can't really remember. Those are some strong words. So they got pissed and they basically threatened to sue Digital Foundry, who then immediately backtracked and said they're sorry, maybe they fucked up. They will look at the game again and some other bullshit. And I figured, damn.
Hey everyone, Richard from Digital Foundry here, and me knickers on a bit of a twist.
Honestly, like, I feel like the jumping to a lawsuit was a bad move, in my opinion. Yeah, but the fuck are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm saying it's a bad opinion so I don't end up on a lawsuit because someone's like, I don't like what you said about this. We're suing you, you little fucktard. And it's like, I have no monies. And they'll go, good, we'll fucking take your blood. And honestly, this doesn't look too good for Digital Foundry because, if anything, most real hardcore Xbox fans swear up and down Digital Foundry is on the payroll of Sony, which is funny because wasn't it just recent that Xbox One X sponsored Digital Foundry's videos for them for a while when they were releasing the fucking console? So technically they were on Microsoft's payroll. You know, it's kind of funny. These hardcore console gamers, I really don't get them. Oh, sorry, Chooch. Very sorry, puppy. I crushed your toy. I crushed your toy, puppy. Does it still squeak? Yep, it still squeaks. I'm sorry. And on that note, fuck this. I'm getting the hell out of here. Rate, comment, subscribe, so choose. If not, the hell with it. You know, I can actually give more of a shit than me, especially in the age of apathy. But if you do decide to follow me on all the social media platforms, it only makes my voice louder in an industry full of yes men, corporate shills, and fence riders. And I know, it's funny, me using corporate shills, considering I'm now called a shill because I played PUBG with my friends because they all have it, and I felt like playing something with them instead of playing Lord of Shadows in the darkness, pretending I was Vlad Dracula. Faggot! And on that note, I'm out of here. Oh, for everybody who wants to like donate and stuff like that to my streams, I'll get back to work on that. I had a donate thing up, but then someone told me that the site wants $6 from people just to be able to send me 50 cents. I only requested 50 cents is my minimum, or suggested actually, and this site is on my nuts, telling people to pay them $6 to give me 50 cents. What the fuck is this? So yeah, I took that shit right down. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I fucking suck at this crap, man. I'm just really the type of guy who wants to get on, dick around a little bit when I stream and maybe make people laugh some. That's like overall my ultimate goal when I stream. It's just so things are lighthearted, a little funny, and it gives people the ability to escape from their life. Because I know what the fuck it feels like. Because I want to escape. You have no idea, dude. I'm so fucked. Sometimes I turn on Janet Jackson's Escapade. That's how bad I want to get out. Escapade, we'll have a good time. Escapade, leave all your worries behind. I can't use her music because then they'll fucking hit me to copyright and I'll be paying Janet Jackson for this shit. 10 seconds of fucking Escapade. They want me to pay Janet Jackson. She married a billionaire. She don't need my money. I'm not getting anything. She wants my 5 cents, dude.